Hello, this is Lady Gaga, and I am with your friends, Kevin and Mikkel, and you are watching my favorite online blog, The Skorpion Show. Oh, wait, I want a double sandwich.
Okay. Get no attitude. I'm talking about her. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. Now, I put up a video earlier, y'all. I put up a video of my review of Kelly Rowland's third album, Here I Am. Make sure y'all check out that review. Also, make sure y'all go cop that album. You can get it on iTunes for $79. I'm lying. You can get it on Amazon for $7.99 or $9.49 for the deluxe edition, or you can get it from iTunes for $9.99 for the standard and $10.99 for the deluxe edition. But if I was y'all and you want to save a couple coin, go to Amazon. Same stuff. It'll still play in your iTunes. You just save a couple bucks. So make sure y'all go get that album because it's really, really good, and we all need to support Kelly Rowland. Now, we got a lot to talk about. Not a whole lot, you know. I wasn't expecting to record today. He gonna call me on my day off, asking me to record.
On his day off.
On my day.
On his day off. Every day is his fucking day off.
On my day off.
On his day off. What was you doing on your day off?
I had to go downtown. I'll try to go to the IRS place. They talking about they had too many people there, so I couldn't even be seen by the IRS. So I just came home, and I need to actually wash clothes for my trip to Vegas because I'll be in Vegas this weekend. So if you live in Vegas, I hope to see you out there. And that's it. Now tomorrow I gotta go to lunch with my friend, and then I gotta wash clothes,
Who's your friend?
get a haircut. My friend Kanisha.
Oh, that's cute.
She's my old co-worker and stuff. I haven't seen her in over a year and a half. So we're gonna go out to lunch. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna catch up. She had a baby since I seen her. So, you know, I've been busy. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start off with this. I've been busy. Like, the way I wanna go in my life and where my life is going, it's two different directions. It's like I wanna do things the way I wanna do things, and I can't because it's always a party I gotta go to, or a club, or somebody I gotta meet up with. It's just been crazy. But you know, I appreciate it because I could be doing absolutely nothing. But I want to get to where I have some balance, and I don't have that yet. So hopefully I get there. I don't know why I shared that with you guys, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you want to leave comments or anything that I could do, just, you know, let me know.
That's funny because I didn't know you were that busy.
I have been busy. Like, it's like everybody got a birthday coming up and they want me to come, or I need to be there.
Oh, you're that hot stuff.
It's a lot.
You're on high demand. They just want you everywhere, huh?
Yes.
You notice he said the club.
The club, a birthday party, dinner.
Are you paying to get in the club?
No, all the time, no. I didn't pay any time in Atlanta. Oh my God. So it's like I've been always just go. I need to just chill. Just sit down and have a chill pill. That's what I'm waiting to have. But, you know, again, I'm glad I'm doing something. I could be doing nothing. So we're going to get into this video. First, we're going to start with Mary J. Blige. You see her behind the music?
Is that her first one?
That's
some people were tweeting and saying she's had one before.
No, she's had specials before, but not a behind the music.
Okay.
And I just loved how they told Mary's story from beginning to where she is now, and there's going to be a lot more chapters to come. And, you know, I never knew that Mary J. Blige was molested as a child.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. The only thing I thought is Mary was just bitter from her past relationships with men and her not having a father.
Oh, so, wow. Wait, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm shocked that you didn't, because Mary J. Blige said that you didn't see when she was on Oprah for the last time?
I've never,
Have you ever seen her on Oprah?
To be honest, I was never a big Mary J. Blige fan. I didn't
but I knew she was
I knew her songs, but like if they be like, oh, Mary coming on, that was not my thing. I didn't like Mary until I seen her perform No More Drama at the Grammys. That's what really made me really like her. And I bought her Love and Life album. It was terrible. It was terrible. No shade. It was terrible. But when I bought the Breakthrough, I really, really loved that album. And that's, you know, I can't say that's her best album because I haven't listened to all her old albums, but I really, really loved it. And I'm a Mary fan now, and I got a lot of catching up to do. But it was just, you know, I'd be like, damn, I could see why she went on drugs and, you know, alcohol. It was just, yeah, that whole situation was just sad too in itself. Yeah. But it's like, Mary she has come so far in her story, and you know, if you didn't know that much about her, it can inspire you to want to do good and, you know, just want to change your life because, you know, here it is, Mary's from the projects, right? She's in the projects?
Yeah.
Or some type of neighborhood.
I'm not for sure.
It wasn't a great neighborhood where she grew up to. And look where she is today, you know, with the Grammys, with her performing at places where you would never think that she would perform. You know, she performed for Obama.
Her bank account is
ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Man, I just enjoyed it. And it's like, I know, like, we've had conversations about people about, you know, your Beyonce not sharing her private life. But it's like, damn, Mary, like, you've been through a whole fucking lot and you are still standing and is here to tell your story. So it was kind of like a plus side.
But go ahead. No, but what I want to say to that is, I think people like Mary J. Blige and Missy Elliott are somewhat different than someone like Beyonce, because I appreciate the fact that Mary and Missy tell their stories, because their stories are not the typical, you know, I don't know too much on how Beyonce was brought up, but it doesn't, from what we do know, it doesn't seem like she was brought up like in a bad home. But Mary and Missy on the flip side was, and for them to tell their story as personal and as private as it is, for them to tell their story to the public, it's inspiring, because there's a lot of people in that situation, especially a lot of young females. And
I'm gonna need y'all to be quiet over there.
And she get louder and louder as he talk.
I don't live here. I don't live here.
Ho, he don't live here.
I don't live here. But I do work here. I do work here. Everybody want to get their spotlight.
Like, how was that? Just go ahead.
But you know what? Mary's story is just, it's inspiring, and it was a plus side to what happened over the weekend with Amy Winehouse. Like, we seen her be on drugs and alcohol and how her life ended up. And then we got a chance to watch Mary J. Blige's story, and we see that even though she went through drugs and went through alcohol, she's still here and she's still putting out good music. But what I didn't like is that I seen some people tweeting on Twitter like, oh, well, Mary need to go back to the alcohol because she sounded a whole lot better when she was depressed. Shit like that I didn't like, and to see it retweeted in my timeline was just terrible. Like, why would you want someone to go back into that dark place?
I don't think. Okay, let me just say this. Let me come to their defense. I don't think that they want her to actually go back to doing drugs. What I think majority of them were saying was, when Mary J. Blige was going through all those turmoils in her life, that's when her music was at its best to them, when she was going through those situations, because she actually had something to sing about. It was coming from a real deep down place. I don't think anybody wants her to go back to that. They just want her to go back
So basically, being happy is not good. She can't sing about being happy.
But wait a minute, but her happy
being done wrong.
Let me just say, I agree with you. I don't want to hear her sing about being depressed either. But at the same time, people tend to relate to when people are dealing with struggles. Like, for instance, a lot of people say my girl, they can't connect to her when she sings because she doesn't sound like, it doesn't sound believable. It doesn't sound like she has the type of struggles that a Fantasia sings when she sings. So I think that's what they're saying with Mary. When Mary sings, well, in the past when she sang, it sounded real, whereas though today it's like, okay, this Mary has overcome, we're happy for her, but it doesn't have the same emotional feeling to it as it did 20 years ago when she wasn't at her best. I highly doubt anybody wants her to go back to drugs. I just think they want her to go back to that raw emotion that she used to put into her music.
I think she still has raw emotion. If you see her ass perform, you can see all of that emotion that Mary has.
Well, yeah, well, see, you see it, but some don't. Just like I see emotion when my girl sings and some of y'all don't. I mean, it just depends on who's cutting the cake. on what side you cutting the cake from. Because you see it, but they don't. I see it with my girl, and sometimes you don't. So, I mean, it just depends.
Yeah, but I really, really enjoyed that behind the music. So
I enjoyed it too.
And I look forward into hearing Mary's new album.
Until they showed that thing on her head with her husband in that one picture.
Where did she get
Well, they even showed that
Tracy.
Mary said she will never talk about that scar. She will never talk about it.
I think it had something to do with Casey and JoJo.
Maybe.
Because if you notice in her early picture, she didn't have it.
She's always had that scar. They've covered it up with makeup.
No, but I'm saying some of her younger pictures she didn't have it, did she?
I don't think she had it as a kid, but I don't know.
It had to been something that for her to say that.
That's something.
Yeah, it is a deep scar.
But that's something she said she will never ever talk about. She didn't say it on that special, but she always. I knew enough to know that she said she would never talk about that scar.
You knew about the scar, but you didn't know that she was molested.
I didn't know she was molested. Nope.
By who?
A family friend.
When she was 5 at a party.
Dad. Damn, I didn't know that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I knew that. I can't believe I didn't know that.
I just knew about the men and her dad.
Yeah.
No, she talked about it because she's. That was one of the things I knew it before she was on Oprah, but that was one of the things that her and Oprah had connected with when she was on her show, because you know Oprah was molested too when she was young, so you know they were talking about it. But I
remember a point where you would never.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You would never picture Mary J. Blige being on Oprah, and then when she's, you know.
The cat jumped on my
Did you see it?
The cat jumped on Mikhail's lap. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Oh, I know they were gonna die. No, Nina, did you see it on me?
I swear, I saw when he got right there when he jumped on your lap and you jumped.
I thought you threw it on me. I was gonna say y'all play too much in here.
Over there, I just sat my pocketbook and stuff there.
Well, one thing I know, y'all rewinded that about 20 times.
I'm sorry, but I just don't like cats. I just don't like them. They just do something to me. Ugh.
I didn't know why he was jumping up like that.
I love cats.
Sorry. Clearly.
You're going to be cracking up on that.
Oh, we got about 2 videos where the cats jumped on me and I went off. And your mom had a field day too on one of the videos. She couldn't stop laughing.
All right now. Don't get animated now.
Oh, who is that?
A queen from New York.
With that True Religion shirt on.
Okay. So now we got to get into basketball wives.
Basketball. Wow.
Or you know I like to call them bitter ball bitches.
Ooh, I can't wait to talk about.
And last night was a great bitter ball bitch episode.
What the fuck there, fuck my foot, man.
Why would you do that, Madison?
Cause she got punching me.
Don't do
Madison,
that.
no move, okay?
I don't live here. I don't.
And soon a couple people about to move out.
Amber gonna say I can't wait to say that. I don't. I'm gonna get you a shirt that says I don't live here.
So yes, basketball wives. It went down in Rome last night. Before I talk about the whole situation, I just want to say Tami is my favorite basketball wife. But last night that bitch started too much shit on that show, and she is too bitter. You are in fucking Rome, Italy. Rome, fucking Italy. And you are on a free trip paid for by Shawnee O'Neal. Why the fuck are you so worried about Meeka Claxton? That's what I want to know. If everything is paid for me, I don't give a fuck. If I have to sit next to somebody I don't like, have to sit across from them, look at them, I'm on a free trip. Why does it bother you so much about what Meeka said about you? What you should have did before your asses flew over to Rome, y'all should have been had that shit dealt with before y'all went anywhere. Every week I'm seeing this, oh, well she said this and she not keeping it real. I want to know what the fuck did you say? Bitch, y'all should have hammered that shit out before y'all went overseas. But no, y'all carried that drama from the U.S.
From Miami to Rome.
Okay?
Can you imagine what that flight was like? I'd have kicked them off the plane. They would have got kicked off across the Atlantic, over the Atlantic.
But sure, okay, so, you know, the episode starts out with Evelyn and Jennifer, you know, saying like, oh, we're going to get down to the bottom of this. We're going to get down to it. So Shawnee trying to get Evelyn to talk to Jennifer. Evelyn and Jennifer, they talk, they cry on each other's arm, blah blah blah. They
make up.
They kiss and make up basically.
Yes.
And they're gonna get back to bullying the other girls sooner or later. So
freaking frat.
Okay.
Tom and Jerry.
Wait, so I might need you to pick it up from here.
Okay.
So, because I don't remember all that he said, she said, bickering shit.
Between
That's what it sounded like when they was at the table, the dinner table.
So, when they walk into the restaurant to go eat, right then and there, Tami goes, "This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work." Because the last chair, because you know it was 6 of them. So on one side of the table, it was Evelyn, Shawnee, and Jennifer. And then on the other side, it was Susie and Meeka. And then there was one seat open, and that was the seat for Tami because she was the last one in the room. And when she saw that seat open next to Meeka, she said, "Oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work." So then Jennifer got up and sat in that chair, and then, you know, Tami sat next to Shawnee. Right then and there, that was very petty and childish. Very high schoolish. But I digress. So then they start, you know, so then Tami, you know, I usually like Tami, but Tami was starting. She started this, and I didn't like that. So then Tami starts. And I was confused, but everybody else was laughing. So like, me, Meeka, and Susie were all confused. We all had the Susie look. Like, what the fuck is going on? So Tami was like. So then finally they were like. So Susie was like, "Well, what is that all about?" She says, "This is my Meeka voice." And Meeka said, "Oh, that's how I talk." She said, "No, you're talking like this." So basically, she was mocking the way Meeka talks, saying that Meeka talks.
But I don't never hear Meeka talk like that.
I mean, Meeka talks soft, but Tami was over exaggerating. She was starting with her. So Meeka called her out on it and said, "You know, you're childish. You're trying to start all this negativity when we're here to have a good time." And Tami, "Oh, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was uncalled for. That's what it was." So then they start going back and forth about who said what was said, this, that, and the third. Meeka apologized to Tami at the end of the argument. Tami didn't accept the apology because she said, "Oh, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it.
She apologized
and I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. She apologized and I heard it."
That was,
okay.
But that was,
you know, it was just too much for Tami. So then, after that is all said and done.
Yes. I'm like, thank Jesus it's over.
Well, it's over. You know? So, you know, Tami's like, okay, she's going to apologize. But lo and behold, Sue fucking Z and Meeka have a conversation. And I still don't know why, but Meeka decided to tell Susie about when Tami told her calling Evelyn and Jennifer and Shawnee the fake crew.
The fake bitches.
The fake and phony crew. Now, Susie Diarrhea Mouth,
Miss Parrot, MissParrot.net,
Miss Diarrhea Mouth,
Miss Parrot Bag,
Miss Each One Teach One graduate.
No, Miss Susie, I'm a
you know,
too much.
You know, I just.
What the fuck is telling this
She's a fucking idiot. No, she said I talk too much. No, you talk too much. What? Sue Z. I'm gonna need you to slow it down and bring it back.
I'm gonna need all of them bitches to stop confiding in Susie. Stop it.
Susie.
If you want to fight, tell Susie. If you want to fuck, tell Susie.
If you want your man to know that you're cheating on them, tell Susie. I don't want to be the middleman. So apparently, Meeka tells Susie all this stuff, and Susie feels the wheels in Susie's head. You know, the wheels in her head, the wheels on the bus start going round and fucking round. Susie decides she don't want to be in the middle of a situation that's not even a situation because it should have never been made a situation. So she decides to tell Tami what Meeka told her because Susie feels as though if she doesn't tell Tami, and if Tami finds out, then Tami's going to be mad at her and it's going to make it look like she was talking about Tami too. Child.
All you had to do is keep it to her motherfucking self. Let me tell you something. Susie reminds me of this other YouTuber that lives in Miami whose name should go nameless, okay? But you say one thing, he will tell it all. He will tell it all. You don't go telling people stuff like that. And if you like I might say some stuff. Sometimes I might say stuff about Mikhail, but I wouldn't think that you would go behind my back and go tell Mikhail that I said it. Like I say, yeah, I'm gonna say it on video, and I didn't do something. Yeah, I was over Mikkel making me do that interview in Miami because I was tired. I wanted to lay the fuck down. I went off. But did he tell Mikkel? No. No. And you need people that you can trust. Somebody like Susie, you already know that bitch has a history. You don't tell her shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the reunion.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
So let's
right.
talk about this fight.
So yeah, so then Susie tells Evelyn what Susie tells Evelyn,
girl,
what Meeka told her. So you know Evelyn is like me. If we can see a fight or drama happen, we're gonna be right there front and center. You know, I may not be.
I want to be there.
I want to be right there when you tell her.
You know I'm nosy,
because you know I'm newsy, not nosy, newsy as hell. Okay, let me know when you're gonna do it. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm knocked the fuck out. Wake me up. Okay, wake me up. So anyway, so Susie's telling Evelyn what Meeka told her, and lo and behold, guess who walks up? Tami. So Tami walks up. And so Susie now feels well, because you know Evelyn tells, so you know Evelyn, she don't give a fuck. So she tells Tami that Susie got something to tell her. So Susie, well, you know, I don't want to be in the middle of this.
Bitch, you're in the middle already.
I don't want to be in the middle of this, and I just put in an awkward situation.
Bitch, you was not in no awkward situation.
Yeah.
You should have kept to your fucking self,
I just feel like
bitch.
I'm in an awkward situation because I don't even know why Meeka told me this. Like, why did she tell me?
Bitch,
Because you were all fucking ears. That's why she told you. And if you really didn't want her to tell you, you would have got up and said, you know what, Meeka, you know, it's over and done with. You and Tami are now, let y'all make up and hash this. You know, Susie, does Susie have a child?
I don't know. If she do, they don't talk about it.
Susie and her kids.
How many kids she got?
Maybe 1 or 2 or
I don't mean no harm, and I don't mean no disrespect to anybody who's ever rode the short bus, but you can't tell me that Susie wasn't once on the short bus. And I do mean the short yellow bus. Okay? I'm just saying. The short yellow bus where the helmets are provided. That's the bus I'm talking about. But anyway, I digress. Because she wasn't on Zeppelin. I digress. Now, so then Tami finds this out. You know, Tami, you know, all hell breaks loose. So then Tami said, you know what, I'm going to confront this bitch. So later on that night, or the next night, or whatever night it was, they decide to all go out to this club. So, you know, all the chicks are all dressed up in their heels and all this type of stuff. You know, because they in Rome, and they want to look good for the Roman men. You know? So anyway, Tami walks in with Evelyn and Shawnee. Tami is the only one in the group that has on a pair of white pants. What do you call those shirts, Amber? With the one with the no sleeves with the strap going across?
Like
a strapless?
A strapless or whatever shirt.
Whatever.
I found out today, no earrings, because I ain't no jewelry. And I found out today when Meeka was on Charlamagne's show that Tami also, which we didn't see, also came in there with flip-flops on. So she was ready to
she had
fight.
flags on.
I didn't notice that. I was too busy.
I said, look, she don't got no earrings on.
Yeah, she came in there
dressed
prepared
up,
to
and she
fight.
got a ponytail in her head.
She came in there prepared to fight. Okay? So, she asked Meeka, so what was this you told, you know, Tami, she don't give a fuck. So what was this you told Susie?
I would have smacked
And if I was fucking
Meeka should have went and said, bitch! Okay? And then said, this is what I told her. Just smack Susie one good. Because Susie, oh God.
Well, this is what you said.
This is what you said.
This is what you said.
Alright, I don't want to get in the middle of it.
But you in the middle.
But this is what you said. Tuck it that. This is what you said, Meeka. Like, you did tell me that you was phony.
Like, Shawnee, how much did you pay Susie for this season, bitch? That's what I want to know.
Woo!
Officer down.
She's so desperate to be they
So, but Tami, you know what? Tami,
she's so fucking desperate.
let me tell you something. Tami,
so fucking desperate. I can't stand.
I thought she had her own circle of friends.
And then Susie, every time you confront Susie with something, she always got that deer in headlights look. Like, I didn't know.
I
I would have whipped Susie's ass. It wouldn't even been up for discussion.
Bitch, shut up.
So anyway, the girls didn't have dinner in Rome. blah blah blah.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know who should have cursed Susie out too? Tammy should have cursed her out too. And bitch, after Tammy whooped Meeka's ass, Tammy should have looked at Susie and said, "And bitch, stop running your fucking mouth every time somebody tell you something."
Right?
Oh yeah, because the girls get beaten in the head for telling every goddamn thing. Stop telling on everything that you fucking said.
Yes, you fucking reporter. She a private investigator.
Close the door.
She go to school.
And y'all, all that in and out is going to stop.
Susie worked for cheaters. She's
Yes.
Don't put her on cheaters, because she'll tell you everything.
Fucking private eye.
Who's that guy?
The game.
Respect the fucking game.
Who that bitch make me mad?
Telling every fucking thing.
Everything.
And then Shawnee takes the cake. Because the letter was addressed to Shawnee
O'Neal.
Dear Shawnee. She went in on the girls and Shawnee read that shit out loud.
In front of the girls.
Okay. And what did what did Tami say?
Dear Meeka, tell it to someone who gives a fuck. In Mikkel translation, Dear Meeka, have several seats. That's basically what she was saying. Have several seats.
Basically. So the girls go look at the Rome Coliseum. This is the shit you should have been doing, Tami.
Let's get back to the fight. When Tami mollywopped her ass in the face.
Yes. It wasn't even over for discussion. It was, as soon as she went like this, it was a boop. Bitch, I hurt myself. Boop, boop, boop. No.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright, girl.
I'm alright. I don't want to go to no bruises. The game is stuff. But go ahead. So that hit was kind of hard. We had to rewind it like 3 times.
Now she hit her so hard that she hit Meeka so hard, Meeka's right leg flew up, and I saw her red panties. That's how hard she hit her.
That goes back to the second episode. She said, "You don't know me. I don't do a lot of this. You don't want to do that because that could really get you popped.
So don't do this with your hand."
Okay.
Meeka said, "No, but you was doing this." No, Tami said, "No, I was doing this, and you were doing this. Don't put your hand in my face."
I don't know if you noticed about me.
Don't do that. Don't. And apparently that's what Meeka did last.
And she put her hand down. She was like,
but if you notice, Meeka was pointing her hand at Tami's face on the low. Because if you watch it real close last night, she kept pointing her hand, but then she kept reminding, stop pointing at Tami's face. Because she knew. But you knew Tami was.
But Tami snuck her though. Because Meeka was talking to Susie.
When Tami,
and that's when Tami did it.
Yep.
But like, come on. To Susie
because she looked at. That's what Tami told her.
Tami told her.
Yeah. Stop talking to them. Talk to me, bitch. That's what she told her. She hit Meeka so hard, my stomach started to hurt. That's how hard she hit her. I said, "Ooh."
Susie moved right out the fucking
Susie
way.
moved. No.
And not only did but all the girls was loving this fight. Because ain't none of them try to break it up.
Did you see Shawnee? Did you see Shawnee on that wall? Tami! Tami!
She was acting like one of the girls like this.
Tami! Stop, Tami!
Like she was approving of it. That's what some faggots do. She's like, don't do it, but standing from a distance.
And Jennifer sitting there telling me something, look at, she say, look at, somebody's hair all messed up. Jennifer, you don't need to talk because just a few hours ago you was boo-hooing.
And Jennifer was smiling too. They was both smiling.
Be on that ass. She stood there with the camera.
But sometimes I don't think that they be laughing with Tami. They be laughing at her
because they know how good she is. And you know they talk 99.91% of the time, Tami, they're laughing at
like who asked for a beer at a fucking dinner?
What would you like to drink?
Bud Light.
A Bud fucking Light. A Bud fucking Light. Put me in my Darion casket right now and
let me tell you what the problem.
A Bud Light in Italy at a dinner.
Dear Tami.
Dear fucking Tami.
Let me tell you something. You ever hear something called batteries? Because that's definitely what you need. Because you was acting a fool. If you had some, you wouldn't be acting like that. You wouldn't be worrying about Meeka. You just need some dick. Point blank theory.
That's what she needs. It's what she needs and what she needs to get fast. Because all this focus on Meeka is starting to become a little irrelevant now. Tami, it just seems like, even though Meeka talks too much and Meeka needs to stop running her mouth, Tami just seems like she wants to just start something with Meeka. She wants to keep pushing Meeka. You know how when you were in school and you had those bullies who kept pushing somebody to see how far they could get with them? It was too much.
Tammy, girl, let me tell you something. It might be an episode where you really fuck with the wrong one and get your ass.
But you know what I think it is? Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of somewhat see a little bit of jealousy. And why I say that?
I almost tweeted that last night.
Listen, I see jealousy. This is why I see jealousy. Because Tammy was so used to being the new girl that now you got a new girl, another new girl, and the focus is kind of on her.
Or maybe it's a new girl that's married that has a man that got income coming.
Yeah, and she got mind you, she's the only one. When you think about it, Meeka's the only one on the show that is married. You know, I don't know why Susie's on the fucking show.
Because the show I used to mess with a basketball.
Because truth be told, I don't mean no harm to Susie and her kids, but truth be told, I think whoever Susie used to date only dated her for sex.
Ooh, no.
Because it can't be for common fucking sense. Because that left out the house a long time ago with her. Susie has the mouth of a 6-year-old who has diarrhea and does not know how to control their mouth.
They need to stop telling her shit. They do. And somebody...
You know what it is? Susie needs to get punched in her mouth one good time.
But
I bet you she get punched in her mouth one good time, she won't see shit else for the whole season.
It's going to be hard for me. I don't think Meeka's going to be on season 4.
Oh, they asked Meeka today, because you know she was on Charlamagne's show today, and I was listening to it. It was a good interview. She said that she's not friends with any of the girls. Clearly, she's not friends with them.
And the reunion was yesterday.
Or what's her name? Yeah, the reunion's supposed to be real good. A lot of stuff comes to light during the reunion, she claims. Also, you know, there was a gag order on her because she couldn't talk about certain things during the show. I forgot what it was she said that she couldn't talk about. But Meeka said they asked her. She said that if it wasn't for her contract, she would not return next season. She said, because of the contract, she may, but she didn't give a definite yes. I don't think she's going to come back. I don't think she's going to come back because there's too much pressure on her. It's too much on her.
Let her just come around when Royce is on camera.
And like she said, that's the person that she says she's cool with. She said she's cool with Royce because she said, believe it or not, Royce is actually the realest one out of all of them. She said because Royce, when Royce has a problem with me or anybody, Royce will tell you to your face. She said Royce doesn't do that, oh, I'm sitting here and you sitting there stuff. She said Royce will tell you to your face, and that's that. She said Royce tells you like a grown woman. She said the rest of them, they're just all, you know, catty. You know, she does not like Tami. She said she doubt if she gets any money from Tami.
But that lawsuit, she just need to let it go.
She said that she doubts that she's getting any money from her. She said, but if she does get money from her, she's going to donate it to charity. That was a low blow to Tami, because Tami,
she ain't getting a fucking.
She ain't getting. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said she know Tami don't got.
But this lawsuit, she needs to just throw it out. Just throw the lawsuit out.
Yeah, she does. You just chalk it.
Maybe I should start suing people that want to fight me. I don't know.
I don't know either, but. She said Tammy's one of those people that you take out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. She said, and Charlamagne said, but you grew up in the hood too. She said, yeah, I did grow up in the hood. She said, but I was one of those people in the hood that was about getting my money and my paper. I wasn't worried about fighting in the streets like Tami is. So basically, she was just.
That was class.
She said that's what she said. She said that's very class. She said I grew up in the hood too. She said, but I wasn't about the fighting and stuff. I was about getting mine and getting out of here. She said Tami clearly is not about that, and she called Tami classless too. It was very class. Tami just looked all around stupid throughout the whole episode because her
jealous.
Yeah, she just looked jealous. Even though the fight was a good kiki, at the end of the day, Tami, you just looked like you were just jealous. You know,
you're too old to be fighting.
That's what Meeka said too. Meeka said that too. She said, Meeka, Tami, you're 45 years old and you're fighting people.
Yeah, she act like she her daughter's age. My daughters don't even act like that.
Her daughters seem to got more common sense to her. Did you see when they was in the studio?
Yeah, they was just like, Mom.
Tami just needs to be. Tami needs rehab.
She needs a penis, real bad.
She needs the penis.
She can buy one.
That's what I said.
$27.99 online.
Is that how much they cost?
Well, Miss Tony was looking at the rabbits and stuff, so.
I got some songs on there. Come on, we're not talking about that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Lay it on me, baby, lay it on me. Oh, lay it on me. Lay it on me, put it down on me. Oh, wait. Put your hands on my body. Go ahead.
So, yeah, all around, it was just horrible. The episode was so good to me that I had to go to work and watch it again on the computer.
It was good. We DVR'd it. It was pretty good. Pretty good.
It was a good episode. Good ass. You'll find.
I can't wait. I miss Royce a little bit. I can't wait to see Royce.
Not me, because to me, I didn't even. The drama was so filled with her, Meeka and Tami that I didn't think.
I want to know where Royce. Who's going to tell her the tea? Susie.
Susie.
Well, maybe Meeka. Ooh, Meeka might. It's gonna be good.
No, Susie's gonna tell you. Oh my God, boy. What happened?
Wait, we ain't even talking about how Meeka played Susie too.
Oh, well, she's
Meeka did get Susie together at the in Miami. Yeah. So I mean, she they was right about
Meeka should have mugged Susie. Susie wasn't gonna hit her.
But Susie got tough in that motherfucking confessional. In the confessional.
That's when she was in the room by herself.
But when you was with Meeka right there, you should have said something. You ain't say none of that shit. Ooh.
Why she ain't say the other one? Why when she had even in confessional with
I cannot wait for the reunion.
Fucking mama word.
I can't wait for the reunion. I'm getting chills thinking about it.
Oh my God!
I'm getting chills thinking about that reunion.
If I was the correspondent or whatever you call it for the reunion with them.
That's what I told him. I was fucking hate. Didn't I say that last night? I said that last night.
Would
they should get you.
Let me tell you something. I would go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The questions that they have set up for you to ask them, that would be on the floor. Tossed to the motherfucking side. I need those questions.
Yes.
Susie is my first target. Susie, why do you talk so much? And then I look at the rest of them and say, why hasn't any of y'all popped this bitch in her mouth yet? They kick me off. They kick me right the fuck on off.
I said, let me be the one who goes on the reunion and talk to them.
It's making me so mad because I want to do it. I just want to.
I just got chills thinking about that reunion.
My hair's starting to grow back. That's how bad I want to be on there.
Too bad it's taped already.
I said the same thing though. I said the same thing.
Stuff like that make you so mad because you be like, damn. And then when they be asking them the question, you be like, that's not a good question. Or they ain't answer it right and they not asking them a follow-up question.
As long as John Solly is not hosting this year, I'll be okay. If Wendy's doing it, I would like for Wendy to do it.
Wendy's a little, she's a little messy.
She gonna get it. She gonna say something about Susie running her fucking mouth.
Diarrhea of the mouth. Susie does not have. She has worse. What's worse than diarrhea?
Explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, she has explosive diarrhea.
She just come out and it won't just stop coming out.
And then she be talking like. And then if you notice, they all know they all know to go to her if they want to find out what somebody said. And once she start talking, you ever know, once Susie start talking, none of them say nothing. They just all let her sit there and
let her talk. Remember Evelyn put her in her place? She said, you better stop running your fucking mouth. Because remember, you was in the middle of that shit and you don't need no more shit.
And she was sitting there.
She shut right the fuck up. Evelyn shut her right up. She said, stop talking so fucking much.
And wait. When they asked her who she texted, and when she texted Royce,
she told me I'm not.
And then she sat there and read the text message back.
She said, "Stop running your fucking mouth."
But Royce ain't got nothing to get a reason to get beat up for. Royce is no, Royce is not no trouble. Royce don't bow down. No, Royce don't bow down to them. No, Royce, you don't even know what you're watching. Royce don't bow down to them. Royce don't even bow down.
What?
When she
didn't start nothing. What are you talking about?
Okay. First of all, they didn't even come to her fashion show. They was talking about all the designs she had. So she was done with them since then.
Royce don't.
Royce stood up for herself at the reunion. She stood up for herself for this season. She with a man that she liked and Susie jealous of.
Yeah,
and
Susie
Meeka,
gonna tell her.
Come on.
Gonna ask him.
Yeah.
What was all those questions Susie was asking him?
Do you got a big thing?
Why would you ask your real boyfriend that?
Oh no, it's something sneaky about him.
Look at Kelly.
Bitch, you better do it.
Alright, we done.
Alright, yo, we'll talk to you. Make sure y'all go get. Make sure y'all go get Here I Am. It's in stores and on iTunes right now. Talk to y'all after Vegas. Peace.
I don't like that wig.
I don't like that wig either.